Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere, I swear.
Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator with Cookie Pirate. Today, we're flying the Cirrus SR22. We're going to go from Camarillo, California to Palm Springs. 142 nautical miles. Probably go at 19,000 feet. It is not an hour 13. It is showing about 40 minutes. Yep, actually exactly 40 minutes. And, yeah. I don't understand why the speed on this is calculated so much differently. Anyway, go ahead, climb on board. Let's go flying. Alright, getting loaded in. Here we are. 230 at 10. Okay. Looks fairly nice weather here on the ground at Camarillo. Alright, we're loaded in. Let's go ahead and run through these checklists. Okay. Ah! Alright. Battery 2 on.
Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running low. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running low. Keep running low.
Strobe lights on. Extra fall rich. I don't know why it's slow. Kind of acting like that, but oops. Power full forward. Boost pump on. Prop area clear. Yeah, we're good. I'll pull the throttle back. Have it open about. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was just sticking. Okay. Quarter inch open. Go ahead and start the ignition. Clear. Hey, the engine is running. Okay. I need to put a better checklist together. Alright. Now we need to lean the mixture until the RPMs rise to a maximum value. Leave the mixture in this. And they're peaked right about there. So we're going to leave the mixture in that setting. This is right here. Pull the power lever back to maintain 1000 RPM. Oil pressure is looking good. Temperature is rising. All switches on. Alternators. Avionics. Oh, alt master switches. Oh, I read that as all incorrectly. Engine parameters are looking good. No external power was used. Alright, flaps are up, radios are set. Let's go ahead and grab the weather real quick here on the ground at Camarillo. .2255. So actually should be updating in any moment. 230 at 10. Sky clear, 28 Celsius, 2987 on the altimeter. It's before we get the update. We'll check it again before we take off, just in case. It's a switch tank. Okay. Alright, we are ready to go ahead and taxi. Let's disengage. Parking brake. Go ahead and slow turn out here. Regular brakes work. Alright, we are going to runway 26 at Camarillo. So we're going to taxi up ahead. Fairly short taxi. Having to use the brakes a fair bit. Moving at a fast speed and my power is completely idle. Oh, the runway starts up further here. This is the safety area. Ah! So I missed that turn. Either that or we just started so far away. Oh. So we're actually... Oh, this is weird. We're actually behind where the runway starts. And this is all just a ton of open ramp. Well, so we taxied up here for nothing. Okay. Well, that's why we look at charts. Actually kind of frustrated I did that. Or at least would have pulled it up on the guide.
Don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light.
So we needed to take a left here. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird. Just hit the brakes and slow down a little bit. Oh, that's an intermediate holding area.
They say
Yeah, here's where we want to be.
My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks.
Alright, parking brake is set.
Till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around.
Okay.
Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down.
19,000.
Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks.
Alright, got our autopilot set. Let's check the weather, see if we got any updates. That changed. 220 at 11. Still 28 Celsius. Clear skies 2986.
Until you break down.
Doors closed, caps handle, we don't simulate that. Seatbelts, let's air conditioning, fuel quantity looks good. Selector is on the fullest tank, I mean they're both about the same. Fuel pump is set to boost. Mixture full, rich. We noted with a drop of RPM. Flaps half in check. Good on the left, good on the right. Transponder set. Autopilot is set, nav radios, GPS set. Cabin heat not needed. Alright. Parking brake is set, power up to 1700 RPM. Just on that there. Alright. I checked the alternator, pitot heat, nav lights, landing lights, all of that. Zero amperage, 28.2 on the voltage, that's good. Turn the pitot heat off. We can turn the ice light off. We'll leave these lights on because they'll be as required. Now we'll do the mag checks. To the right, drop of about 40. Back to both. Now only to the left. Good. Back to both. Engine instruments are looking good. Look at power idle. Bump it to 1000 RPM. That's good there. Flight instruments are set. Altimeter, HSI, we're all good. I'm gonna check the flight controls real quick. Rudder, elevator, ailerons, all looking good. Back into the cockpit. Trim, let's make sure set for takeoff. Good there. Autopilot is off. Not expecting any ice. Okay, we are good to taxi out and take off. Just a second. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add some power in. Okay. We'll get out on the runway. Alright, runway 26 is correct. So our rotate speed is 77 knots. We'll lift off in the low 80s. We'll pitch for 100. We'll engage the autopilot at 800 feet. Airspeed's alive, engine instruments are looking good. 77, rotate. We're off right at 80. Positive rate of climb. Let's go ahead and bring the flaps up. Looking more for 100, not 90. We're kind of off our heading a bit. It's okay.
Engaging autopilot.
Alright. Can engage the autopilot. We should be. Yeah, it's gonna turn us back over the airport, I think, to get us on track. Alright, we're gonna do the full power climb. Power stays full forward. Mixture for right now stays full rich. And again, we want to keep it in the green. So we want to kind of have the mixture be at the bottom of the green arc. Flaps are confirmed up. We're doing about 110 right now, which is fine. I mean, ideally 120, but we'll just check engine temperatures, and as long as they're okay, we can continue at 110. Fuel pump stays on boost, fuel flow we keep an eye on, and engine we just keep an eye on, so we can go back to navigation. Get a quick look outside. A lot of farms. So here's... Oh, wow. Okay, well this explains it, because this whole thing is not for aircraft. And we taxied over here. We came out this turn, went that way thinking it's the full length. So that's very deceptive. Oh well. I should have still checked. But hey. Take a look out over there. There's Santa Barbara's over that way. This is Ventura County. There's a couple islands. Some mountains. I believe that there is Santa Catalina. That may be it, actually. Nope, nope, that's not it. That is. And this over here is Pacific Palisades. Okay. So our route is taking us this way. So we took off from here, we kind of circled back around. We'll have Malibu off our right. Van Nuys, which is a big corporate kind of GA reliever airport. Burbank off our left. Santa Monica and LAX in the all LA area. We'll be flying pretty much over Pasadena, and we'll have a good view of downtown LA. And then we fly almost over Ontario, with most of Orange County off to our right. Actually, all of Orange County will be off to our right. Won't get to see a whole lot of that. But then we'll see Ontario, San Bernardino, Riverside, Then we cross over these mountains and we'll land in Palm Springs. A little bit of haze out that way. It's not too bad. 20 Celsius up here at 6,700 feet. Sounds pretty nice to me.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't
All these temperatures are looking good.
we know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't
And this is the technique called Rich of Peak, because what that means is peak temperatures are when these, for example, get the hottest. And if you're rich of peak, then using a little more fuel to keep temperatures down, and you're ensuring that you're going to have good performance. If you go lean of peak, you're saving fuel, but you're going to have a little bit of a reduction in performance, and it comes with some risks of, well, number one, the loss of performance at certain times could be a problem. The other thing too, you actually run the risk of having the engine quit or just being damaged if your mixture gets too lean. So you don't really want to do that. Zoom out, you can get a better view. So yeah, LA, Ontario, flying out to Palm Springs. We're actually going to need to go ahead. We can turn landing lights off. We'll need to turn the pitot heat on in a minute. I'll actually go ahead and just turn it on now so we don't forget. And we'll get ready to switch fuel in a couple minutes.
You've overused them and wasted all I am. I stayed this time. I follow the
It's super bright. Looks a little hazy. It's not terrible. But Malibu should be right over here. Yeah, in fact. That's Malibu. That's pretty neat. There's Santa Catalina. We've flown there a few times. And here's the LA area. Oh, yes. Oh, these are nice. So we'll point some things out here in a couple moments. So all Ventura County and then Santa Barbara's over here. It's a pretty neat view. Let's go back into the cockpit. Winds have shifted a little bit here. Cylinder temps are good. EGTs are good. We're fine. And we're just about to 17,000 feet, so only about 2,000 to go. Temperature's -3 up here. And we could actually decide to go higher. I mean, I don't think it's worth going up to... Definitely not worth going up to 25,000 feet. For as short as the flight is going to be. Excuse me. We'll just go ahead and level off at 20 or 19, and we can change it later if needed. It's definitely a little hazy out that way. Alright, we need to set standard pressure. Yep, fuel imbalance just popped up. Switch tanks. Usually switch it at cruise, but not we burned. For our cruise checklist, skip cruise climb. 30.5 on the manifold pressure is what we're looking for. Okay. I think we're okay here. Cruise altitude, power set. Fuel pump, we can go ahead and turn that off. Mixture, we'll adjust that in a moment. Engine parameters. Any CHTs exceed 420, then lean a half gallon per hour and monitor. Alright. let's lean our mixture. Getting an increase in power. Right there is where our temperature starts to drop off. I'm sorry, not our temperature, our actual engine percent power. So we...
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in season.
We'll set it about right there. And that's pretty good. Cylinder temps. 330s are highest, and the EGTs are a little bit higher right now, but that's all fine. They're in an acceptable range. Good, we're leaned out. -7 here. Alright, well, if we take a look down here. This is Burbank Airport. We actually just passed Van Nuys. Zoom in, we can get a bit of a glimpse of it here. Van Nuys has a lot of corporate traffic. It's the main reliever for all these commercial airports in the area. And we have a direct crosswind, so we don't have any headwind or tailwind. That's actually pretty uncommon. It's just the way that we're going right now. It's equal. Well, nope, now it just changed. We have a 1 knot headwind. Oh. Pasadena's right down here. Now, if you look this way, our wing is... Well, no, it's actually just starting to pop up right here. This is LAX right here. Let's look outside. Yay! Yep. So, LAX... There's a stadium that's under construction. I believe this is the new football stadium that has been completed. Oh! Look right here. This is the Dodgers baseball stadium. And right here, I mean, we're almost right over it, is downtown LA. That's pretty neat. That's actually quite cool. It's neat. Get to go over the Dodgers baseball stadium right next to downtown LA. LAX, if you look over here, is Long Beach, and Orange County is all kind of this over here. I think you can see John Wayne Airport. Pasadena's right here. There's the Rose Bowl Stadium, and I think we missed it, but the Griffith Observatory, maybe that's it right there. I could be wrong. Is that more over here? Pasadena is actually super nice. And then you have the Rose Bowl. Some sort of a racetrack. That's cool. The El Monte Airport is over here somewhere. And then Ontario is right there. We've been headed out that way a fair bit lately. And yeah, the haze is actually starting to set back in. Pretty neat views. Showing about 22 miles to, or 22 miles, 22 minutes to Palm Springs. Let's get the weather. If we can pick it up, we'll get ahead a little bit here. Yep. 320 at 14, gusting to 23. So that means we're actually going to have to overfly and come around and land the opposite direction. Beyond these mountains, we could have as simply made a right turn to land if the wind was more favorable, but that's very strong. We need to land from the southeast, pointed to the northwest where the wind is coming from. 10 miles visibility, clear skies, 45 Celsius on the ground. Wow. Just wow. You know what? Maybe we'll just turn back and land. 2968 on the altimeter. Wow. 45 Celsius. And I was grumbling because here today at my home it was 36. Now out there they don't have the humidity that we have here, but still. I don't want to turn into a cactus. I don't know what that was. That was stupid. Oh, man. Alright, so, approach options, 3-1 left or 3-1 right are the longer of the two. 3-1 left is longer. So, what we can do is RNAV. Probably want the RNAV GPS Z31 with LPV. Oh, that's the thermal initial approach fix. That's way out. We could probably take vectors. I mean, the weather's good enough. We can probably just fly visual. Either way. No, you know what? We are gonna do the R&P. It's a better approach. We get straight. And our approach, initial fixed choices. Now we'll go from the Palm Springs. That can't talk. VOR. And the decision height is 304. We'll set it 310. Alright, top of descent's out that way. Okay. So we'll take a look over here. So Malibu's out there. We took off from over here. It's all Ventura. Santa Barbara's way out that way. So Ventura County's kind of this area here. So we took off over here. And all the LA area. Well, there's John Wayne Airport, Orange County. Get some pretty hills. Here's the Ontario Airport. That massive ramp. I remember our flight that we did out of there. We started on this giant ramp and we taxied out and we had, what, 1 or 2 vans drive like, right through the airplane. I think that's the El Monte Airport. No, it's not. That one there is Brackett Field in Pomona. Okay. So we're gonna fly right over Riverside. We'll have a view of San Bernardino. Okay. Oh, hey, there's the racetrack. That's a bigger one. Oh, that's pretty cool. So here's Riverside, all of this right here. And then San Bernardino's up here. And then we fly like kind of over here and through this valley, and Palm Springs will be right over there. Because we have to circle, we don't descend as quick. Temps are all looking okay. think up that way is Palmdale, Victorville, Mont Desert. Still -6 up here at 19,000 feet. Just out of curiosity, yeah, the winds are kind of shifting a little bit. They're pretty calm at 18 to 19,000, and that's evident that we're only seeing 4 knots right now. If we went up 24, they pick up and they actually are coming straight south, so that wouldn't really make a difference. In time, it'd be a crosswind. We wouldn't have any real advantage. They start to shift closer to about 30,000, and then they pick up at 36,000. So going at the temperature and wind charts, there's really not much of a difference. So I guess we were fine with any altitude. We'd probably save a tiny bit of fuel cruising higher, but we'd probably burn more fuel on the climb to cruise altitude. So I guess it probably just offsets either way. Okay. Yeah, looking a little different out this way. It's clearing up some. It's more southern Orange County. Grab a look outside the airplane. Oceanside, I think, is down over this way, and San Diego's way over there. So we're not all too far removed from all of that. And we can still see roughly where we started, just like right out over there. That's pretty. On kind of a wide angle camera. We'll start our descent pretty soon. We need to be below 11,000 feet when we get to Palm Springs VOR, which is right here. It's the next point on our path. So what we'll go ahead and do is bring our altitude down to 11,000. VNAV should automatically take care of that. Let's make sure we have it on. We do. Okay. Yeah, so we're looking good for now. San Bernardino Airport right back there. If we could land on, I guess it's 1-3 left or right, we'd already be way descending and yeah, so this actually should start the airplane down. This is the Salton Sea. Sits 100 something feet below sea level, I think. $228 below sea level. Okay. Good. Started our descent. We'll go ahead and take a little bit of power out. Hour and about there. Let's go ahead and pull the checklist up. Altimeter was 2968. I think. Double check. Yep, good. I'll turn the landing light on a little later. Fuel's okay for now. Power's wired. We'll keep our manifold pressure at about 18. Mixture we can kind of keep. Well, we don't want to lower it too much. That's fine there. Check brakes. Good. That's our before landing checklist that we'll do in a moment. There's the airport right there. I mean, it feels weird that we're gonna have to fly all the way out and around. One thing that we could do is just cut the power and enter, actually. Just enter a traditional traffic pattern rather than fly way out. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and do that. So what we're gonna do is we are going to set. We're just gonna go direct destination. No, that's saying direct to the VOR. Direct. That's direct to the airport. What I'm gonna do is take the power out completely, and we're gonna disengage the autopilot. This is gonna take the plane into a steep descent, which is totally fine as long as we just maintain a couple things. Number one is control of the plane, and make sure that our airspeed doesn't get too far away from us. What we could do is level off, slow down, and just drop the flaps. The other thing we need to keep an eye on is this temperature right here. We need to make sure that this here, the cylinder head temperature, stays above 240. So actually, because we're changing our plan, we're going to turn the landing lights on now. We can turn off the pitot heat, and we're going to go mixture full rich. Oh yeah, this is the place with all the windmills. Alright, we're doing fine on speed, but we have a steep descent rate. And what we need to make sure that we don't do is get too fast. The air's pretty smooth, so we're probably okay if we go above VNO. We don't really want to do that, and we would absolutely have to stay below VNE. There's VNO. And the other thing that we can do is actually just circle. Yeah, you can kind of feel a little bit of buffing. We need to... We're going to let the speed come back a bit. Alright, let's have a little fun here. Within reason. We're just gonna circle. We're gonna do a single, just 360-degree turn. And we can see some of the mountains. This is way faster than flying the approach. And it's a little more fun because it's kind of impromptu. So what we want to do is just circle back around. And we're going to roll out on about 130. So we're descending, we still have a ways to go. The airport's only at 430 feet elevation. So we're going to fly out just a little ways here. And we can actually lower our speed. Alright, cylinder temperatures are low, so what we're going to do is actually just add a little bit of power in to get that back up. We can kind of feel the wind pushing us a little bit here. But you see how quick we were able to bleed off a lot of altitude. Alright, we can pull the power back. We actually are within the limit that we can drop half flaps. That'll help us get slowed down and get a steeper rate. So we're just going to fly an extended downwind and then base to final. Trim wheel aggravates me sometimes. Go ahead and start our turn. Here we are. That's actually worked out really well. We're set up on a very beautiful final approach. Almost looked like the wind has calmed down just a little bit here.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun.
Alright, what we can do is go ahead full flaps, add a little bit of power in.
If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run.
And just fly down. We have a good descent rate. And we're right on the glide slope too for this runway, which is awesome. Add a little bit of power in. Definitely a very unconventional maneuver that we did, but totally safe, totally within reason. Excuse me, just save us a little bit of time from having to fly the entire approach. There's a water park, I think. Want to go splash in that. I see trees. Alright, a little low on the descent rate. Not too bad. Or on the glide path. Our descent rate was fine. We had 3 red, 1 white. Now we're back 2 and 2. That's looking good. Now we got 200 feet to go. There we're looking really good. We have a direct... Holy cow, yeah, no, explain this. 24 knot The good news is it's direct headwinds. It's straight down the runway. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and take the power out. We've got a good speed over the threshold. Ton of runway to work with. Let's get slowed down here. Add a little bit of power. We kind of 3-pointed. No, we didn't. That was okay. Nose came down a little hard though. Just we couldn't get that kind of pitch down that I was looking for. We can make this next turn here. Let's go ahead and bring the flaps up. And yeah, we will go ahead and make this turn. Alright. Welcome to Palm Springs. The temperature is 45 Celsius on the ground. It's 113 Fahrenheit. Alright, couple things real quick we could do. Landing light off. Flaps are confirmed up. Mixture we can lean for taxi or we can just leave it. We'll just leave it full range. It's fine. And we need to determine where we're going to park. I don't really care. I just want to get the plane parked and shut down. They got parking further down. Next ramp down, I'm pretty sure. There's the terminal building. I'll tell you what, we'll cross the runway and go park on the other side. Now that I'm thinking about it, the parking over there is better. We're going a bit fast. Well, knowing we'd have to go this far, I would actually lean the mixture out. Good there. Yeah, here's the hangars and stuff. We'll park over here.
We are forever learning, one step at a time. As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side. We'll keep the fire burning. I'll never see you hurt. You know I can't explain it.
Actually quite pretty out here.
We both know that you'll understand, and you'll see if you take my hand, and I'll go out of my own way for you. I'll go out of my
Now we'll go here between these two. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake. One thing we forgot to do is turn boost on, which you normally want to do during landing. That's okay. We're fine without it. I think part of that's in case you have to do a go-around. Those are all set. Transponder standby. Shutdown, fuel pump is off. Throttle is idle. I don't know what they mean by ignition switch cycle. That's nothing I've ever done in any other plane. Mixture idle cutoff. Alright, engine is stopped. All switches off and turn the magnetos. Avionics off. 49 minutes and 53 seconds in the air. That actually took a little bit longer. And I think it's because we had to spend more time descending to get in. Planning a longer path around. If we landed on the 1-3s, probably would have been about a 7-minute shorter flight. But, oh well, still fun. Magnetos can go off. Alternators, and then just the battery switches. Okay. And there we are in the hot, hot, hot desert. Folks, welcome to Palm Springs, California. Thanks for flying with me as always, and hope to get you aboard on the next one. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Don't actually go outside when it's 45 Celsius. And we'll see ya.